Well, hello, YouTube. Of course, it's Omi Lola, always known as Goddesslulabelle, broadcasting from my goddess chamber, my goddess chamber, my goddess chamber. Well, hello, everybody. Today, our topic is going to be water. Water as a living being. Water as a resource, water as Earth's most abundant resource, never lacking and always giving. Water as a magical tool, water having no enemies. So let's hop right in.
Being a chemist, you must be very much aware of this. Without changing the chemical composition of the water, you can rearrange the molecular arrangement in such a way that the water will behave completely in a different way than the way it does. To such an extent, it's sensitive to this extent that if I take a glass of water in my hand and just look at it in a certain way and give it to you, well-being will come to you. If I look at it another way and give it to you, you will fall sick tonight. This is no more superstition, this is science.
Well, not only do we use water to cleanse and drink, but water has such a greater use and purpose here on Earth. Water is our friend. It's everybody's friend. Aside from using it to clean your house, to clean your body, spiritual cleansing, mental cleansing, a tool for anointing, right? Aside from that, it does so much more. Water takes on whatever you put in it. Of course, you will still taste the water, but it becomes whatever you put in it. If you put a little Coca-Cola in your water, you can't separate it. Now, it might taste a little watered down, but the water becomes Coke, watered down Coke. But it works a little differently with frequency and vibration, okay? What you put in water, it absolutely becomes, if you know how to use and move energy. Taking a bottle of water and speaking to it can change the molecular structure. Okay, it can change it from a crystalline, beautiful, heavenly, godly looking structure, angelic, and it can also change the molecular structure to look dark, scary, and monstrous. Okay, all about what you're speaking into the water. What are your intentions with the water, right? There has been several tests done. There's a gentleman named Emoto, or Omoto, or Emoto. I'm not sure. I'll put his book up. But he did several tests on water where he said, I love you, I hate you. And he watched the molecular structure change. Water that was put in the microwave, what happened to the molecular structure? Just by speaking to your water, holding intention with your water, could make the difference, and even up to and including heal your body, bring you money and abundance, bring clarity. Whatever you ask it to do, water will become that and do what you need. Water is wealth. Water is wealth. Well, there's several reasons why people call water wealth. They call water wealth because of the water kingdom. The actual deity that live there are extremely wealthy. They call water wealth because of its abundance in nature. There's nothing more of it on earth than what it is, water. Our largest resource. Water is wealth. You can think of how the words and verbiage that is used when referring to water. Currency. Okay. Movement. Banks, like the riverbank, right? Water is feminine. Water is feminine. Okay. They even would say, you know, blood is our waters. You know, as for women, our cycle can be called the flow. It's our waters. Extremely powerful. Water is extremely powerful. Water also houses our ancestors. You can go to the waters. You can pray and put your hands in the waters. Pray and ask for favors, blessings, and protections. You can give offerings to the waters. You can give offerings to the waters for the ancestors. Okay? Water is the home of creatures that we would probably never know in this lifetime what lives there. Okay, some people would even call our oceans and seas outer space. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. Because some people believe outer space is down and not up, and that the true alien beings are in the water. Well, some of them. But the importance of this video and why I feel compelled to make it is because water isn't respected. Water is misused. Water is taken for granted. You know, just going in and washing your hands and wanting to get rid of any virus or bacteria. Bathing your newborn baby. These activities are taken so lightly. We're using water, programmable water, to do some of the most crucial and important things that we could be doing for our life. And no one's speaking to it. No one goes down and give offerings at the river banks. No one goes to the sea and takes the water and asks for the cleansing and asks for the abundance. No one's doing that. Who's doing that? You guys, some may say that the waters are angry. I haven't done a divination on it. I haven't spoken to the waters personally. But what I will say is that it's time to honor the waters. Know what water is. Know what it does. How it shouldn't be taken for granted. I see people all day long just taking water for granted. Our waters have been polluted. For an example, I'll see people go onto YouTube. You can find a million mukbangs and crab boils and this and that. And you could see people going out to buy these really extravagant houses and purses and bags, and, you know, just really living it up on social media, right? but I don't see anyone trying to filter their water. Before you go out and buy a $500,000 house or a $60,000 purse, okay, how about get a water filtration system for your family? Clean your waters. Pray over your waters. Do you have water in your land? I mean, you're buying this extravagant house. Do we know if you have a well nearby or on your property? Pay attention to water. Know where it resides. Learn the behaviors and the patterns of the water, how it moves, when it moves, why it moves. Water can be used for divination. The uses of water is endless. We should not touch water without a prayer, or at least an initial prayer for the day over the waters. Okay, water is that important. It's our main resource next to air. Okay? Honor and respect the waters. Whether or not the waters are angry, I can't speak to that. But what I can speak to is water is a living being, and no one wants to feel used or mistreated. Enjoy learning more about water. Be inspired. Ciao.